everybody, welcome into One Pan Nan. I'm Nan Kelley, and one pan and one plane. That's how I like to roll. We are high in the skies this morning somewhere. Well, we're right there, as you can see. We left Nashville this morning, heading out to Ada, Oklahoma. Big goings on out there. My pal Blake Shelton, who's from Ada, releasing a new album today, and they are throwing him a block party. So we're going to participate, hang out, and have all kinds of fun. We're also going to get to cook with Blake's mama. Dorothy Shackleford invited us into her house in Tishomingo, and we're going to go there and cook up a one-pan dish. I know that is going to be so delicious. So, Miss Dorothy, heat up the stove, grease up your pan, because I'll be there real soon.
So happy to have you here in my house.
Thank you. Well, thanks for letting me cook with you.
Well, I'm going to cook something today that's really simple.
What are we doing?
I had a slumber party about 3 weeks ago. I had 30 girlfriends here.
Jeez.
And I thought, I need to figure out something for breakfast besides donuts, you know?
Yeah.
I thought about scrambled eggs in the oven.
Eggs in the oven.
Not one person here had ever heard of cooking eggs in the oven.
Yeah, well,
so,
typically you know, it's on the
I know. So
you got a little scrambled egg casserole. Where'd you get this recipe?
I just kind of made it up. I make up all my recipes.
You do?
Blake says, Mom, you gonna make that avalanche cake that you made one time? I said, Blake, I made this cake one time. It was like 3 layers, and I was having company, a bunch of people. Anyway, when I put the icing on top of the cake, it just created a big earthquake, and it just fell over like this, and he has not let me live that down to this day.
Well, before we get into Dorothy scrambled eggs casserole, I want to hit on why we're here. Okay, so we're here in Ada because they're just throwing a party for your son.
Oh, I think it's great.
And you are doing what today?
I am judging the mullet contest, the Blake lookalike contest, and the Blake singing karaoke contest.
We're gonna be up to here with Blake. Whole lot of BS.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna look for in a mullet?
A good mullet would probably look really bad. And I used to cut some of them. And it really was embarrassing, you know, to have somebody know that you gave that haircut. But that was the style.
And
so,
it worked for your son for a long time.
Yep.
Did you cut the mullet off? Was that you?
I did not cut the mullet off. He had already moved to Nashville.
Somebody else.
So I wasn't doing his hair anymore, and I'm not sure who did it.
Wonder if they saved it. You know, that would be a little weird.
Well, I haven't seen it on eBay, so maybe not.
All right, so what's step 1 for the...
Okay, if you will help me crack these eggs and put them in this bowl.
Yes, I'm not... Are you like a 2-hand egg cracker or a 1-hand egg cracker?
Both. 2 hands.
You know,
I don't know how to do it one.
I can't either. The fancy
I'll
shells.
try it. Let's see. Whew. Hey, I did it.
Oh, I dropped a shell down in there.
Oh, you didn't get it all there, Steve.
Uh-oh, grab it.
You're not a very good egg person.
While we're cracking eggs, I want to jump right into the book that you wrote. This lady is a novelist. Time for Me to Come Home, written by you and another gentleman assisted you.
Travis Thrasher.
Travis Thrasher. So, where did you come up with the feeling that I want to write a book?
Well, a publishing company contacted me to ask me if I'd want to write a book about Blake. But then, I guess Warner Brothers didn't really want a story about Blake. I could make parts of it sound like Blake, but it wasn't really him. It was all fiction.
Gotcha.
But it was about, you know, a country singer, and he's trying to get home for the holidays, and there's a lot of funny things in the book that will make you think about Blake. You know, that's something he would do or say. Okay, I'm gonna let you beat these eggs up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have cracked a dozen eggs.
Okay, yeah, sorry, food.
And we're gonna put 1 cup of milk.
Okay, a little bit of milk.
And a 1/4 cup of water. That's just make it less fattening.
There you go. All right,
We're gonna add some salt, and that's just to suit your taste.
When the book came out and the song you all recorded, or you and Blake recorded,
Well,
that for the record.
I had written some Christmas songs, and he started doing his Christmas album, and he called me one day and he said, Mom, I've started this song and I can't figure out what the second verse needs to be. But I have written a lot of songs.
Where did this songwriting thing come from? Is that where Blake gets his love of music? Is it from your side of the family?
Yeah, there's a lot of people in my family that sing and play instruments.
Yeah. You did put the song on Cheers It's Christmas, and I saw where you sang so beautifully with him on his network special.
Not So Family Christmas.
Not So Family Christmas, with that every little hint of naughty that he
I know.
sings
That was
to.
so,
That was a great moment.
I know, I love that show.
You looked beautiful too. Was that comfortable? I mean, was that really like the first time?
First time.
Singing with him?
Mm.
Holy cow, you did it on network television.
First time singing anywhere really in front of a, well,
Really?
now I've done karaoke at the bars.
What does Blake like to eat when he comes to Mama's house?
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese!
And chip and dip. I think he could live on chip and dip, really.
Well, who couldn't?
I have already poured some olive oil
Okay,
in this casserole dish.
perfect.
You can use butter. We're gonna pour that
Pour
in
this
there.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, we're gonna put this in the oven like for about 10 to 12 minutes.
Okay, so it needs to kind of firm up a little bit.
Yeah.
Hair. I didn't realize that you were a hairdresser until I started just reading more about you. My mom, Gloria, down in Mississippi, has been a hairdresser for 50-something years, and you were for how many years?
I did it for 41 years.
41 years. Did you ever own a beauty shop?
Yeah, several.
Several?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Being the proprietor
Yeah.
and
It's like I had to be in charge because I wanted to do the decorating and all that, you know. So.
what was it that led you to beauty school? I mean, my mom has her own answer, and she's been doing it for 50-something.
I just love doing hair. Loved it. That in our senior book, you know, they asked the questions, what do you want to do?
Right.
And mine was to be a hairdresser, so.
You always knew that then.
You don't dread going to work because all day long you're talking and laughing and you can set your own hours, your own days. It's great. I wouldn't have wanted to do anything else.
Do you miss it?
I do. I miss the people.
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoyed working.
Yeah. My mother I could be interviewing George Strait or your son, who she loves, and I would call her up and say, Mama, did you see my interview with Blake or George Strait? She'd be like, well, you needed a little lift to the crown. Look
Yeah, I used to do that a lot and I would think, oh my God, if their hair wasn't that color, or if they would fix their hair, they would be really cute, you know.
It's the truth. The hair is the crowning glory.
Right. Okay, now we are going to add
Okay.
a cup of cheese. This is mild cheddar.
Okay.
And I sauteed some onions earlier.
All right.
We're gonna pour those in there.
Nice caramelized onions.
Yes.
That looks good.
Not everybody likes jalapenos.
Oh, me, dump it. Go.
Yeah, I like a lot.
I like it too.
So basically all this is really is an omelet in the oven instead of cooking 100 different ones in a skillet with grease popping everywhere.
Right. Now, is that bacon too?
Yeah, but I'm gonna put it on the top.
Oh, gotcha.
That kind of makes it just look pretty.
It does.
Now you could put it in there if you want to. You could also put ham in there.
Uh-huh.
You could put sausage. You could put
Anything you want.
bell peppers. just-
Another kind of cheese or olives?
Yeah,
or-
just anything that you like, you can put in it.
Good.
Okay, we just need to put this in there like 2 or 3 minutes.
2 more minutes? All right, here, let me help you. I have learned something about you today that I didn't realize, that you're an artist in terms of crafts.
I love to create something, take something ugly and make it pretty. So I make stuff for the Pink Pistol. Like, I decorate crosses, I use jewelry on them, I use old belts on them. You can put rusty nails or just about anything that you can glue, you can put on a cross.
And the Pink Pistol is here in Tishomingo,
Yeah.
and you do something really nice with the proceeds from some of the pieces that you make.
If I make something like the other day, I took, it was an old hand saw. I just took pictures of Blake out of magazines and I Mod Podged the whole saw
Wow.
with the pictures of Blake. And when I do something like that, the money I get for that, I send to St. Jude. I think that's the best place to send your money. So we're just gonna put this bacon on top. Actually, this is done.
Oh,
So you just dip you out some. We'll see how it tastes. Y'all may need to add some salt. And here's pepper.
yum.
And you might want to put some
Salsa?
salsa with it.
That's great. Thank you. Delicious. I'll see you at the mullet contest.
All right.
Pick an ugly one now.
Ah,
That is really good.
it is.
I was expecting old BS to bust through the door and get him some food here any minute, but
I wished he would.